Good afternoon, class. Thank you. You can sit down. All right, first of all, we'll look at the exercise you were given on compound interest, and then we'll look at depreciation, and I think discount as well. Okay, we got the answer to question 1 yesterday, the previous lesson, and we will now look at question 2 to question 13. Okay, we'll start from Megan. Question 2, your answer, please.
7,312 kina 16 toya.
Okay, thank you. 7,312 kina 16 toya. Number 3, Jake.
3,766 kina 11 toya.
Good. 3,766 kina 11 toya is correct. Number 4.
12,795 kina 67 toya.
Okay, good. 12,795 kina 67 toya is correct. Number 5, Daniel.
2,503 kina 65 toya.
Okay, correct. Number 6.
1,616 kina 62 toya.
Okay, you are asked for the interest earned. In 20 years, that should be a little bit more than that, I think.
16,115 kina 44 toya.
Okay, that's better. 16,115 kina 44 toya. Number 7, Geno.
3,339 kina 41 toya.
3,000.
3,339 kina 41 toya.
My answer is different. I've got 23,167 kina 81 toya. Okay, what you need to do for this section is to find the amount of money and then subtract the principal from the amount to give the compound interest. Okay, next, George, question 8.
$6,855 kina 29 toya.
Okay, 29 or 30? Okay, increase it to 30 toya. All right, 6,855 kina 30 toya. Number 9, Andrew.
45,060 kina and 63 toya.
Good. Number 10, Peter.
647 kina 51 toya.
Good. Number 11, Gabriel.
175 kina 26 toya.
175 kina 26 toya is correct. Ponrelay, 12.
3,425 kina 29 toya.
Good. 13, Agnes.
37 kina 46 toya.
37 kina 46 toya is also correct. Okay, did you have this question on the worksheet? Find the time taken for 2,500 to amount to 12,795 kina at 11.5% compound interest per year. Because there is all the questions that you've been given are based on whether you should find the amount or the compound interest. I'd like you to do this one before we continue, please. Find the time taken for 2,500 to amount to 12,795 kina 67 toya at 11.5% compound interest per year. You have to come and get a worksheet from me after. Okay, for that particular question, you are looking for n because n is not given. You're looking for the time taken. Okay, when you substitute into the formula, you have an equation like this, right? 12,795 kina 67 toya is equal to 2,500 multiplied by 1 plus 11.5% to the power of n. Okay, to solve this for n, what's the first thing that I should do? We
Divide 2,500 on both sides.
okay, divide 2,500 on both sides. And that will give me
5.12.
5.12.
Two decimal place.
Give me some more numbers. Okay, 5.12
118,268.
to
5.118268.
5.118268. Okay, there's still some numbers there. Right, that's equal to 1 plus, that's it, no more numbers. Okay. What's the next thing I should do after I've divided 2,500 on both sides of the equation? %11.5% is the same as 0.115. I add it to 1, I get 1.115 to the power of n equals 5.118268. Okay, what does this equation mean to you? Can someone interpret this in words, put this in words? Anyone? I have to raise 1.115 to a certain number, and then the answer will be equal to 5.118268. Now, how can I find the value for n? The first way is to try and multiply 1.115 by itself and until you come up with this answer, and then you find out how many times you have done that. So you just go 1.115 times 1.115 times 1.115 until you see on the screen of your calculator this number, and you stop. You will then find out how many times you've done that, and that will give you the number. Okay, what's the number? 15 years. Okay, hopefully it's correct. On the calculator, there is a key that says log. It's log. We're going to do logarithms in term 4, but it's log stands for logarithms. Now, what you do is you press, I'm not sure whether what I'm going to give you is correct because I don't know how to use your calculator, but we'll try. You press log first, and you press this number 5.118268, and try and press the equal sign after that. Does it give you a number? Okay, then you press the division sign, divide the answer that you've got by, and then you press log. So it's log 5.118268. You get the answer, and then you divide it by log of 1.115. And then you press the equal sign, it should give you a number. 15. Okay. So that's it. N is equal to 15. Okay, when we do logarithms, I'll tell you why you have to do that. Otherwise, I'll spend the whole period on that one, and it's not what we're supposed to look at today. But if you are asked to find the number of years, that's what you do. Like, for instance, if you have 64 is equal to 2 to the power of n. Okay, you are trying to find out, if you didn't know that 64 is 2 to the power of 6, how can you find n? You do exactly the same. You go log 64 divided by log of 2, and you should get 6 on the screen of your calculator. Log of 64 divided by log of 2. If you press the equal sign, it will give you n equals 6. So if you're looking for the power in any equation at all, if you're looking for the power, that's what you do. You use the log key. Anyway, you're supposed to have studied the manual on how to use your calculator. I think you are getting it and throwing the manual away in the rubbish bin. All right, that's the last question on compound interest. Okay, depreciation is the opposite of appreciation, which means if a value of something goes up, that means its value appreciates, and if the value of something else goes down, that means the value depreciates. For instance, value of houses is supposed to go up, so the values for the houses appreciate, and I think also for land, values appreciate. But any machinery that you own, or a computer or a car, any equipment, its value is supposed to depreciate, depending on the number of times or the number of years it's been used. So that's what depreciation is. It's the opposite of appreciation. So its formula is, depending on what you mean by A can mean the new value. Okay, for compound interest, it means the amount after so many years. Okay, so A will be equal to the principal. This one, I will say A represents the new value. P represents the old value of whatever you are looking at. So A is equal to P times 1. This time you subtract. So it's the opposite. R represents the rate at which the item depreciates, and N is the number of years it has been used for. Okay, we'll do number 1 as an example, and then I'll let you do the exercise on depreciation, and if we have time, we'll go on to discount. Okay, a business buys new machinery at a cost of 9,000 kina. It decides to calculate the depreciation at an annual rate of 25%. That's high. Work out the value of the machinery at the end of 3 years. Okay, so the new value will be equal to, the new value will be equal to the old value, which is 9,000, multiplied by 1 minus, the rate is 25%, to the power of 3, because it's valued after 3 years. So we get 9,000. 1 minus 25% is the same as 100 minus 25, which is 7. If not, 1 minus 0.25 will be 0.75. And then raised to the power of 3. Okay, see if you can find the value using your calculators. 0.75 raised to the power of 3 multiplied by 9,000. Solomon, what's your answer?
$3,796 kina
88 Toya.
88 Toya. Okay, 3,786 kina 88 Toya is the value of the machinery at the end of 3 years. So what happens is, for instance, if I own a car and I've owned it for maybe 10 years, before I sell it, I have to take it to the valuer, and that person will have to value it at a certain value. And that's when I can sell the car. For instance, I have a car that we have a vehicle that we've owned since 1987, I think. We bought it for 750 kina. I don't know, because the man who sold it to us was going away, so he sold it to us cheap, and I don't know how much it's worth now. But we can't part with it. It's just parking at beside the house. Maybe it's worth 1 kina now, I don't know. Someone wants to buy it, but we are refusing to sell it. Anyway, you have to do questions 2 to 5. There are 5 questions only on this exercise. Okay, do number 2 first. No, it's not that. Just do 7. Use 7. Use 7. Costs more than 1 kilo. Mitsubishi Colt. Colt. They spoiled the wipers. The wipers don't work. They work, but someone broke it. It's quite bad. But that little car, we used it for more than 10 years, going up and down to Sugeri. So it's okay. It's just that the children think it's their toy, so they won't sell it. All our children learned to drive from that one. It's a small one. Yeah. He learned when he was 12. Okay, let's look at the answers to questions 2, 3, and 4. Taumaku, your answer for question 2, please.
Kina 37.
105
Kina 37.
kina. The value of flat depreciates at
85.
8%. It can't be. It cost 5,000 kina when it was new.
185.
Huh?
185.
195. No, I
85.
think it's. Are you sure? Kyle, what's yours?
185 kina.
185
85.
kina. Instead, no toya. 37 toya. Is that what you said? Is that the answer that everybody has? It can't be because 5,000 is a lot of money. 5,000. It should be 1,000. Well, if you used 5 years, it's 1,853 kina, 70 toya. Please check your working. And if you use 7 years, it's 1,246 kina, 43 toya. Okay. Number 3, kiapin.
3,348 kina 8 toya.
Okay, 3,348 kina, 8 toya. And the last one, number 4. Chutaili. Basta mic to Chutaili.
9,288 kina 8 toya.
Okay, 9,288 kina, 8 toya. Okay, for homework, you're going to do the following. Do question 5. And also, you are going to find the definition to what discount is and what commission is. And what is inflation and exchange rates. You're all economic students, so. Okay, one more. Oh, that will do. Okay, the keyword to the pilot teacher is depreciate. Stand up. Good afternoon, class.